Blessed be and welcome to This is going to be a monthly reading for the sign of Aries, collective, sun, moon, or rising for the month of October. And I already pre-pulled, shuffled, pre-pulled all of them. So let's get started. For your little guide deck tarot, you got creativity. This is the tarot deck or oracle deck from Nordic Owl. Angel Shoutsout. She's great. For the lottery, we've got La Sirena, number 6, or the mermaid. The siren. Somebody is singing a tune, and it's not a good one, so pay attention to what you hear, because you might be sung a tune that is BS, not true. For the mushroom deck, we got number 3, Shiitake, Nourish. It says, something in your life needs nourishment. Nourishment comes in many forms, from the food you eat to the things that make your heart sing. If you don't know where to start, nourish yourself in such a way that you know how to. When you notice where the gaps in your life are, you can take action to change them, making you feel more full. Got a siren in the background, y'all. Sorry about that. And then for the Shaman's Way oracle deck, we got number 14, Transmutation. That is definitely an Aries card. I also wonder what's going on out there. Transmutation, change, energy, vibration, empath. By pulling this card, it is a good indication that you are empathic. You feel what others are feeling. At some point in an empath's journey, they always ask, what is mine and what is theirs? Meaning emotions. The energy and emotions you feel from others, an area, or just the echoes of a long ago occurrence feel as real as your own emotion and energy. You have one body, and this is the tool we as humans have to experience energy. But we are not a slave to how our tool or body experiences all the energy. But it doesn't matter whose is whose. Everything is energy, and your job is to be heaven on earth and transmute it. What about the situation can you transmute? Are you taking ownership or washing your hands of a situation that can easily change? You feel changing the energy around you is relatively easy. That is how you transmute. That is from the Shaman's Way oracle. And then your message from Isis is Eye of Horus, awakening divine protection. Thank you, Mother Isis. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. And then your angel card, we've got Archangel Azrael, Surrender. Death, like life, is constant. Everything in existence is constantly dying and being reborn, from the cells in our body to our thoughts and feelings to the constant shifting cycles of nature. Like most aspects of nature, the human psyche also goes through larger cycles. The earth has her days, nights, 28-day moon cycle, 12-month sun cycle, and seasons, just to name a few. The part of the cycle coming up here is death. At this stage, we deal with a release and a surrender. We must, at this stage, release some aspect of our life and ourself. Beyond that, we must release the ego, the part of ourself that is attached to identity, to itself being seen, being right, the part that buys into the illusion of believing that we can ever truly know the unknowable. At this time, a surrender must occur. Once this occurs, a new kind of freedom is achieved within the psyche and the spirit, and we become a clean slate for a new phase to begin. Ultimately, all that can be done in this process All that can be done is to process whatever feelings are coming up and surrender this to the divine and natural cycle of consciousness. Inability to surrender will only result in this part of the cycle being a longer, more drawn out, and difficult process than it necessarily has to be. Above all, a true sense of liberation now awaits you. A new phase. Change is occurring now. Embrace and surrender to it. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time, possibly.